Our next guest is pretty fantastic, proving it's never too late to chase your dreams.
That's right, writing her first book at years young, titled Someday Belongs to Us. It's Margie Seaman. Margie, thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
We're so excited. And you are 85 years young, as we like to say.
Actually, that's not quite right because next Sunday I'll be 86.
Okay, excuse me so much. We're thrilled to have you here. This is your first book.
The very first novel, yes.
And tell us a little bit about Someday Belongs to Us.
Okay, it's about an author. She's 72 years old. She writes romance novels under the nom de plume Desiree Desire. So that should tell you right off that it's, maybe not a little too serious. But anyway, poor Desiree has not been too lucky in love.
Okay.
Now, her books have been fantastic. She's had over 30 bestsellers, and she's working on her current series. It's called the Passion series, and it's the story of a pirate. But she doesn't know anything about pirates, so she's got a little bit of a problem. So she implores the universe to please send her a pirate so that she can at least learn something about how pirates lived in the 1700s. Well, the universe, being friendly, one night during a thunderstorm, a huge lightning bolt came outside of her window, and she looked, and there was a man in her room. Now, normally you'd be scared, but she said he wasn't menacing, so she didn't think he was scared. And besides, she knew that he had to be a figment of her imagination. He couldn't be real. Well, it turned out he was a pirate, and he worked with her, and they collaborated on the first two books of the series.
Interesting. Now, is this a storyline that you've had for many years? You've just been itching to put it on paper? Is this a fresh story that you just, how did this happen?
It happened because I am also a web designer.
Okay.
And two of my clients are authors. And one of them had just released his debut novel, Lauren Steffi, and he has a publishing company also. Lauren and I were talking one day, and he mentioned something about a computer app that he didn't like. And he told me, he said, "I hate it with the passion of 1,000 burning suns." Well, when I heard that, I thought, now wait a minute, I said, Lauren, that sounds like a real cheesy romance title, So he turned around, he said, okay, write it. Well, that just threw down the gauntlet, so I had no choice but to start writing a book. So I started writing, and I got 10,000 words, and then all of a sudden I thought, wait a minute, we're on a roll here. I think I'm writing a book. So I just kept going.
It's fantastic. Now, you're a local girl.
Oh, definitely.
Right? Grew up in the Heights area?
Grew up in the Heights, still live in the Heights.
Still live in the Heights. Did Houston play a role in any of your writings?
Well, you've been here long enough, and and I don't know how long you've been in
17
Houston.
years.
Yes.
Okay. Houston is a very creative city. The Heights is a very creative neighborhood. We have a lot of writers, we have artists, we have designers, we have everything in our neighborhood. And you can just feel the vibes in the air. So it wasn't hard being in that environment. And I'm very partial to Houston. My family came to Houston in 1871.
Wow.
So Houston had dirt streets and wooden sidewalks at that time. So yeah, it's, I think Houston is good environment for people who want to create things. And Houston is very accepting of people that are creative.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And it took us in.
It did.
It was awesome, right? Hey, it took us in. We appreciate it. Boy, oh boy, I don't even know where to take this conversation. I know we have a couple minutes left.
It is your first book. I adore her.
Go.
It's your first book. Was it tough to get into going, I'm going to put this book out there? Did you ever have writer's block? What's your advice to first-timers out there?
You do it.
Do it.
Just sit down and do it. I waited 75 years to write my book. Well, part of that is my personality. I have taken the word procrastinate and I have elevated it to an art form. So I mean, I just kept waiting.
Yes.
Right. But I finally decided, like I said, with a little, well, and also you reach an age where you realize that you don't have that many next years left. So if you're going to do something, you keep saying, oh, I'm going to do it next year. You better get going because the next years are getting a little few.
Did you think about the audience as you're writing this, or is this was your story and you just took it wherever your imagination took you?
No, I did not take it where my imagination took it.
Okay.
After I started writing, a strange thing happened. I got my characters, I defined my characters, they developed their personalities, and all of a sudden we had this little ride where they kept trying to tell me what they wanted to do.
Wow.
So you get involved and it becomes like a family. So I was telling someone, I hope my book is a success. Not so much for me. I mean, I've done what I wanted to do. I wrote a book and it's published. But I don't want to let my characters down. I want Kate to be able to find true love. I want Edward the pirate to be able to find true love.
So is there a sequel coming up?
I've planned this to be the first of a trilogy.
Oh,
Okay,
you
all
heard it
right.
here.
Now at 86, that's blind optimism.
I love it. I love it. You're a go-getter, Margie Seaman. We know that fans can go meet you for a meet and greet in Rosenberg. Is that correct?
Yes.
Next Friday?
Well, at the Rosenberg Library in Galveston.
It's in Galveston.
Yes.
There you go. Thank you.
Rosenberg, yes.
Mistaken. Okay, next Friday, October 21st, Rosenberg Library and the Wortham Auditorium starting at 4 p.m. You are just proving that just chase down your dreams no matter what. I love that.
Oh, definitely. I also write a travel blog for senior citizens to encourage them to get up and go out and just explore. Don't sit in a recliner and sleep all day.
Amen to that.
So move.
Get up and go.
That's
go
right.
Go get that life.
That's right.
Yes,
Thank you, Margie.
Someday Belongs to Us, available right now. We have links to purchase inside the story right here on clicktohouston.com. Margie, thank you.
Thank you so much.